What Man United boss Ralf Rangnick privately thinks about unhappy players after Wolves' loss. Manchester United boss Ralf Rangnick is aware players are unhappy at Old Trafford but doesn't want to trim his squad down too much, according to reports. Donny van de Beek is one star who is eyeing a move away from the club now the January transfer window is open. However, it's Rangnick who will ultimately have the final say when it comes to the Netherlands international and his future. Manchester United's season stooped to a new low on Monday as Wolves beat them 1-0 at Old Trafford courtesy of João Moutinho's strike. Van de Beek was on the bench for the match, but, despite the Red Devils' midfield being overran, wasn't thrown into the mix. Now, ESPN say the Netherlands international is ready to leave the club this month despite Rangnick giving him assurances over his game time. The 24-year-old, who joined from Ajax back in the summer transfer window of 2020, has made just 4 Premier League starts during his time in England. Yet while Van de Beek is looking to leave, Rangnick will ultimately have the final say. Think you know sport? Test your sporting knowledge with our tricky quiz. That means there's a genuine chance the former Ajax star will stay, even if links to Everton, Juventus, and Barcelona have arisen over the past few months. Rangnick is supposedly aware that some of his players are unhappy at the club. Yet he doesn't want to lose too many in the January transfer window, especially with so much of the season left to play. As well as Van de Beek, several other players could leave United in the coming weeks and months ahead. Anthony Martial is keen to depart, with the France international struggling for action since Cristiano Ronaldo's return to the club. Don't miss Arteta can't ignore glaring change needed at Arsenal. Man United staff conflicted over Ronaldo and Fernandes. Messi hits back at Barcelona over playing for free. Sevilla, Juventus, Barcelona, and Lyon are some of the clubs to have been linked with the former Monaco hitman. Paul Pogba's contract is winding down amid interest from Real Madrid and Juventus. And Jesse Lingard is likely to leave on a free transfer in the summer, having barely played since his return from West Ham. The mood around United is worsening. And with results leaving plenty to be desired, it'll be intriguing to see how Rangnick's side are able to respond. Rio Ferdinand has slammed the German in the wake of the defeat to Wolves, saying the 63-year-old is failing Ronaldo and Edinson Cavani. My biggest gripe is when you've got Cavani and Ronaldo in your team, 2 of the best attackers of the ball from wide areas, and you don't play with any width or players that are capable of putting the ball in from wide areas, then it almost feels as though it's a pointless task, he said on 5. You have to play to their strengths. It's like Falcao years ago. We brought someone in who was great at attacking balls but never produced the ball. So how can you expect them to produce the goods? Ronaldo can do other things as well, so can Cavani. But if 2 of their big things are when you cross the ball, get the ball in the box. I'm not saying hoof it, I'm saying get more width. I know when he plays the 4-2-2-2 it's about fullbacks being the width, but Wan-Bissaka is not the man to cross the ball. Shaw can do it when he gets up there, but we didn't have enough possession against Wolves, but the way that they are playing didn't allow them to get the ball into good positions for the front players. If you look at the stats, they had 19 efforts on goal to our 9, at home. That's despicable. It isn't good enough. United could add to their squad in January too. Denis Zakaria and Julian Alvarez of Borussia Mönchengladbach